What's up, what's up, what's up? You now tuning on there TV, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we about to get right into the story, you heard me? The day we coming back, and we giving you Young Dolph's setup, man. Yeah, the setup from the very beginning, man. And this is how it all went down, man. Yesterday, I gave y'all the story. Now today, I'ma show you how they did it. Alright? Now, based on the indictment that they released, man, for Justin Johnson, Cornelia Smith, Hernandez Govan, and Jamarcus Johnson, as y'all look up on that screen right now, y'all gonna see that they said between June 1st, 2021 and March 1st, 2022 in Shelby County, Tennessee, and before the filing of this indictment, did unlawfully, intentionally, with premeditation, and with the intent to commit the offense of first-degree murder and classify against the person of Adolph Thornton Jr. Enter into agreement with each other to commit the said offense. And the said Justin Johnson, also known as Straight Drop, Cornelia Smith, Hernandez Govan, and Jamarcus Johnson, acting for the purpose of promoting or facilitating the commission of the said offense, and agreeing that one or more of them would engage in conduct which constitutes the said offense. In furtherance of the said conspiracy, one or more of the parties to the conspiracy committed an overt act. Justin Johnson, also known as Straight Drop, traveled to 2370 Airways Boulevard and killed Adolph Thornton Jr. Cornelia Smith traveled to 2370 Airways Boulevard and killed Adolph Thornton Jr. Hernandez Govan solicited both Justin Johnson, also known as Straight Drop, and Cornelia Smith to kill Adolph Thornton Jr. Jamarcus Johnson aided in Justin Johnson, also known as Straight Drop, hide out and escape after killing of Adolph Thornton Jr. Aided. Now what I want you to pay attention to is that the cops have them for conspiracy. They say the plot started on Adolph Thornton's murder, June 1st, 2021. So as the indictment reads, Young Dolph murder was premeditated. These guys have been planning his murder prior to the murder, and the cops have it listed in the indictment. So evidently, they have some kind of evidence to prove that Hernandez Govan set up Young Dolph murder around the time of June 1st, 2021. Now, Young Dolph had a lot of people hating on him in South Memphis, man. But you had one in particular person that really hated Young Dolph's guts. Her name was Kamisha Michelle Henderson White, okay? Her name was Kamisha Michelle Henderson White. Now, Kamisha is the mother of JMoney. And JMoney was a hitman out there that had a Trula Mafia. Yes, Lord. And Young Dolph had JMoney up under him when he was young. And Young Dolph was making music, so he took JMoney and DMoney in. So Young Dolph started making music with these guys, man. He started making music with these guys, and he even took JMoney on tour with him. But when he took JMoney on tour with him, one of JMoney's friends was gunned down, unfortunately. So JMoney wanted to get back to Memphis. Young Dolph begged JMoney to stay. Just stay with me while I'm on tour. Don't go back to Memphis, it's too dangerous. But JMoney decided to go back to Memphis because he wanted to get revenge for his friend's murder. So JMoney jumped on a flight, went back to Memphis, man. And when he went back to Memphis, it was one dark, gloomy night, man. About 3:15 a.m., August the 20th, 2016, outside Kitten's Cabaret at 2882 Lamb Place near Democrat Road, investigators said White approached the vehicle at the club. Yarborough, the front seat passenger, opened fire. White died in the parking lot of the now closed club. So Young Dolph did everything he could try to do in his power to make JMoney stay on tour with him. But JMoney had his mind made up. He went back home and he was murdered. Now, Kamisha Henderson, all right, which is JMoney's mom, Kamisha was very upset about JMoney being murdered. she wanted someone to blame. So she started blaming young Dolph for her son's assassination. So after JMoney died, life moved on for Paper Route and young Dolph. Now it's alleged that JMoney robbed Freddie Yarborough in front of his kids, and that was retaliation for the robbery in the front of his house. So Kamisha decided to put all the blame on young Dolph. So as young Dolph was coming up and he was blowing up as this independent artist, started getting all this money, started coming back home, showing love to everybody, Kamisha felt like she lost out because she lost a son that possibly could have been her meal ticket out to get him. So for years and years and years, Kamisha held a grudge against young Dolph, man. Secretly, she was on Facebook making posts, sending subliminals back and forth to young Dolph because she was unhappy. She was unhappy at the situation that JMoney had been killed and no one had been there for him, okay? And JMoney is the head of Chula Mafia, all right? So JMoney had a brother, and his brother name is DMoney. So DMoney was also gunned down shortly after his brother JMoney. And the rumor on the street has it that DMoney was gunned down by no other than Big Unc from Paper Route Empire. Now, Big Unc was signed by young Dolph shortly before his death. And you know, by young Dolph signing Big Unc, it brought a lot of animosity towards him, man. Chula Mafia hated him, Kamisha hated him, South Memphis, some of the people in South Memphis hated him because they felt like young Dolph betrayed them. They felt like young Dolph should have never signed Big Unc. He shouldn't have never signed Big Unc because Big Unc was the reason that they believe, or the person that they believe that killed DMoney. Now, young Dolph name pops up again with her second son's murder. Now, you know this lady is really holding a grudge now. She's holding a mad grudge against Adolph Thornton Jr. right now. Now, Kamisha goes to Facebook right now because she's upset. So on November 9th, 2020, she made a post. It says, I'ma say this, half of you niggas claiming Chula Mafia ain't shit. Ain't gonna shake shit, ain't shook shit, and most of you double R niggas ain't shit. Ain't bout shit, ain't gonna shake shit, gonna sing as soon as the feds and the gang unit pick y'all punk ass up. I stand on that 100%. I'm just glad I'm a changed sister, cause I would have sent half of you bitches to jail or hell by now. But I'm good. I don't have to. It will be done. Now, this is about a year prior to young Dolph's death that she made this statement, man. And now this mother is a very angry black mother, man. So on January 2nd, 2021, Kamisha goes back to Facebook again. And she says, I don't want revenge later. I want it now. Pussies. Chula Mafia. So Kamisha kept going and going and going. On January the 9th, she put up another post. I was in the grocery store. Workers talking about they gonna do this and they gonna do that to straight drop. I asked, do y'all know him? Nah, I'll keep his name out y'all mouth. Yes, I said it. Said it to say this. This could have gotten them hit in the mouth or shot if I was another somebody. Folks be talking. Nah, they scared to look. So Kamisha was in the grocery store right here taking up for straight drop. Alright? So why would you want to take up for straight drop? And straight drop was the one that was accused of murdering young Dolph. Now you ready to shoot somebody because they were in the grocery store talking about straight drop? Man, this woman is a mad black woman. So Kamisha went back to Facebook again, January 13th, after young Dolph's murder. One thing for sure, if you don't know facts about JMoney or DMoney, ask me. Because somebody just told me that Dolph took my boys, JMoney and DMoney, in and took care of them and changed their lives. Because I'm trying to see where I was at. Oh, not facts, baby. Not facts at all. So she's back on Facebook again, talking about young Dolph didn't do nothing for her kids. Where was she at? When Young Dolph was taking care of her kids, Young Dolph took her son on tour with him. Young Dolph even tried to get him out of the ghetto. But this motherfucker didn't want to leave. He wanted to stay and he wanted to come back, and his ass got murdered. So now Kamisha wants to blame Young Dolph. So she didn't even have enough sympathy on her heart to keep Dolph's name up out of her mouth when Dolph was gunned down in a cookie shop by her friend, Hernandez Govan. And yes, I said it, her friend, Hernandez Govan. So shortly after Young Dolph again, she went back onto Facebook, December the 8th, 2021. Every killing in Memphis should be handled the same. What makes his killing more important than the killings that occurred before his and after his? Women and children has been shot and killed, but you barely hear or heard anything. MPD, city council, mayor, news outlets, and y'all say Black Lives Matter? My opinion, all lives matter. So in this post, she was throwing shots at a dead man. She's saying, what makes Dolph killing more important than any other killing in Memphis? But this bitch is crazy, because this is Adolph Thornton Jr., bitch, and you shouldn't be talking like this, man. Dolph was Memphis, you understand? Dolph was Castelia. So it sounds like to me, this woman wanted him knocked off, and she wanted him knocked off in a hurry. So Kamisha was fed up, man. It was time to get Young Dolph out of here, and Kamisha went to the Facebook post, and the reason I did this last, because I want y'all to pay attention. On May 14, 2021, she went to Facebook and it said, never expose your next step, just step. And Kamisha replied, fuck you said, it's on the way. May 14, 2021. So this tells you right here, if you pay attention to the indictment, they say that Young Dolph murder started June the 1st, 2021. And here you have Kamisha Michelle Henderson making a statement like this, May 14, 2021, saying that her revenge is on the way. She's making a statement right now, letting everybody know that it's on the way right now. So this is about a month before the cops said the planning of Young Dolph murder was in the making. But not really even a month, 2 weeks prior to that. So Miss Kamisha Michelle Henderson, she knew exactly what was about to happen to Adolph Thornton Jr. So Michelle went back to Facebook again, and she was talking to her friend Pound Pound on Facebook. So Pound Pound made a comment. Pound Pound said JMoney would have had these streets crying about Dolph. So Kamisha decided to say, well, Pound Pound, he sure didn't make them cry about him or DMoney. He signed DMoney Killer. So right there is the proof. Look up at the screen right now. I want you to see this. I want you to see the devil right here before your eyes. Kamisha Henderson White. She admitted to the fact that Young Dolph signed DMoney. And she threw that shot at a dead man in the grave. This don't make no sense, man. This woman is evil. Lord have mercy, she evil. So she went to her friend Orange Marquette, man. Yeah, she went to her friend to talk about Dolph, man. So her and Orange Marquette, man, they really close, all right? So everybody out there know right now what y'all look up at the screen right here. These are texts in between her and Quet on Facebook, man. Quet was asking her to cook for him, man. He was asking her to cook for him, and she said, okay, man, I'll cook for you, man. Text me when you get back. And he said, okay, I'm about to text you. So he wanted some meatloaf from her, all right? And they are very familiar with each other. Now, what's the coincidence of this mad, black, angry woman being friends with the person who plotted the murder of Adolph Thornton Jr.? So Kamisha went back to Facebook again, and she made a post that said, people cross me. I didn't cross them back. I just crossed them out. Lord have mercy. If this ain't telling on yourself, I don't know what it is, man. Somebody take Kamisha's phone away from her right now, because her name gonna be in the top of this Young Dolph indictment, man. Now, don't also forget that Yo Gotti gave JMoney a shout out at a birthday bash, man. A couple years ago, he gave JMoney a shout out at the birthday bash, man. And don't forget that Big Jook is friends with Orange Mountain also. Alright? So when I first started this story, I noticed that Moneybagg, man. Moneybagg was sitting at a basketball game with Kamisha Henderson White. And that's what started all this mess right now. Moneybagg was her link to Yo Gotti, and JMoney was her link. And also, Hernandez Govan was her link to Yo Gotti. Now I want y'all to look up at this screen, man. Look up at this screen. There's some throwback pictures of JMoney and Moneybagg Yo, man. This was before Moneybagg Yo's success, man. Moneybagg Yo was truly, man. Moneybagg Yo ran with these guys just like the rest, man. They all ran together. They all flocked together, man. Birds of a feather flock together, all right? And you can even see this picture right here, man, with Teezy and Orange Mountain Quick, man. And I'm just giving y'all these pictures to let y'all know that all these people run together, man. You got this dude right here, Hernandez Govan, with a Trula hat on, and this photo coming up right here, man. You got Teezy sitting with Big Jook. I mean, it's just one big circle. And I remember Yo Gotti in the song saying that he had some hitters over there in South Memphis, man. So, Yo Gotti, my question to you, are these the hitters you was talking about, man? Orange Mountain, Teezy, Straight Drop, Cornelius, Treon? Yeah, we need you to answer them questions, man. Because as y'all look up at the screen right now, this is Moneybagg. Moneybagg with the killer of Anita Wilson and the guy that got caught with the gun that killed Adolph Thornton Jr. on November 17, 2021. Now this is the question for the whole world that they want to know. Moneybagg, why would Yo Gotti give you $1.5 million cash for your birthday when he only signed you for $200,000? Man, this don't make no sense, man. And I don't understand why they would take a picture of this and put it on the internet, man. This is crazy when they're saying right now that Hernandez Govan was paid off for the hit on Dolph. So all the evidence is right here on the internet. And they ain't trying to hide it, man. They're not trying to hide it. So these guys plotted Young Dolph's murder, man. They plotted Young Dolph's murder. They knew exactly when, where, and how they were going to do it, man. They knew exactly when, where, and how they were going to do it, man. Straight Drop went in and he recorded a video, Stepped On, 2 weeks prior to Young Dolph's murder. And he recorded that video because he knew that murder was coming. And right after that murder, he wanted to get that clout. So he recorded the song, Stepped On. But the key thing that people need to look at right now when y'all look up at the screen right here is that Straight Drop had a paper route charm hanging off of his belt chain, okay? He had this paper route charm hanging up off of his belt chain, and that was making a statement to Paper Route that something was about to happen to Young Dolph, man. So I know y'all trying to figure out how the Straight Drop get that Paper Route charm. So let me tell you how he got that charm, man. He got that charm from Big Bang Ween, man. Big Bang Ween robbed Big Moochie Grape, and he took 2 necklaces from Big Moochie Grape. He took 2 necklaces and 2 charms, Paper Route Empire charms. And during this event, somehow Big Bang Ween and Straight Drop hooked up. Straight Drop got one of those charms to shoot the video, man. And yeah, we know it's the same charm because here goes the picture right here with Big Bang Ween with the 2 chains on his neck, all right? So that's how Straight Drop got those charms to put inside of that video. All right? And that's why I believe, allegedly, that Big Bang Wayne was one of them shooters leaving off of that scene. Because you got to remember this. Big Bang Wayne, Straight Drop, all of them were shooters. And if you look up at this picture right here, you will see Big Bang Wayne right behind JMoney, man. So it all comes right back full circle, man. All these guys knew each other. So the conspiracy to the murder was in effect, man. The conspiracy to murder was in effect. Now they had to pull this off, but the only place that they could pull this off was the cookie shop, man. And they knew it. And they knew it because if you look up at this photo right here, this is a photo that Young Dolph took maybe a month before being assassinated. Raven decided to run out there with her camera and record Young Dolph, man. And when she recorded Young Dolph, man, she was telling the whole world that every time that Young Dolph comes in town, he likes to stop here to get these cookies, man. So Raven put him on camera, let the whole world see that every time he comes to town, he's going to stop the Makitas, all right? So these guys knew that the vulnerable place to catch him would be at Makitas, man. Allegedly at Makitas, man. So Raven said that she didn't know Hernandez Govan. She told a numerous amount of lies throughout all of this case, throughout all of the interviews. She told a lot of lies. Okay? So what you look up at the screen right now, I want you to see that she knew Hernandez Govan. Even though she didn't admit it, she knew him because she was friends with him on Facebook. So common sense should tell you people, if they plotted Young Dolph's murder on June the 1st of 21 or before that, our plot has a beginning and a plot has an end. They knew they were going to kill him in that cookie shop because they had already arranged to do it. They had already arranged to take Adolph's life at that cookie shop, allegedly, man. These people, they're not to be trusted. These Makita's cookie people, their hands are not clean in this matter, man. No way, shape, form, or fashion. And we can say that because we have evidence. Those two shooters pulled up outside of Makita's cookies, and they were only charged with a murder and one attempted murder. When there were 4 people in that building, why wasn't they charged for the other people that was in that building? It's because the cops know that somebody in that building was in on it, man. They were in on the plot to kill Young Dolph, man. These cookie monsters even said that they didn't know Juke or they didn't know Yo Gotti personally. And that's what they said. But if you look up at the screen right now, Big Juke tagged Butterific Bakery Cafe when he opened up his smoke shop. So that right there tells you that he was familiar with these people and he knew them. Even though they lied in an interview and said that they didn't know this guy or they didn't know Yo Gotti. So I'm about to put this picture up right here, and I want you to see this guy in the white. His name is Corks Gambino. Corks Gambino. And this is Straight Drop's homeboy, man. And he's in the video stepped on with them right now. But what I want to show you is this. After Young Dolph's murder, November 17, 2021, Corks Gambino took to the internet. He says, I supposed to be in the A. I'm finna miss the party. Now it's rumored that Young Dolph murder was filmed. And they say they had a watch party for Young Dolph's murder right there in Atlanta, all right? So Corks Gambino is confirming the fact that there was a watch party for Young Dolph's murder, man. And this guy, Corks Gambino, something real funny about him, man. Something real funny about him. So these were some of the players in the Young Dolph assassination, man. And I want y'all to look up at this screen right now, man. On November 17th, 2021, Yo Gotti took to Twitter, man. And when he took to Twitter, he said, I got a question. 11:46 a.m. in the morning, man. November 17th, 2021. So Yo Gotti was making sure the job was done, man. He sent the tweets out. He sent the texts out. And if you look up at the screen right now, Yo Gotti said, I got a question at 11:46 a.m. November 17th, 2021, man. And this is 09 Gang. And I think I laid this carpet out for y'all, man. But this is to be continued. Because we coming back. Because we got some more people, man. We got some more people, man, that we need to let y'all know about, man. Pay attention to this story, man. Ain't nobody can do it like me. It's the 09 Gang, bitch. 09 Gang versus the world. Gang, gang.
Somebody got to die. Somebody got to die. Somebody got to die.